All right, so let's get started on this thing. We're gonna remove that off. See where it got spiral webs. We're gonna remove that, this bracket, so we can put this brand new part in there. Okay. So, what you got? Oh, all right. Well, you know what? I almost busted my butt with this. All right, so go get the little impact gun. We're gonna need it for here. So, all right. So first we're gonna remove that bracket. Bolt here, here, here. This two, and here, and there, and there. All right. Let's get to it. All right, so now we took off all the bolts. He's gonna have to pull. All right. Let's hit him. Let's take this off too. And that won't come off. I have to pull it off. I'm gonna pull this off real quick. That's off right here. Gotta take this one off. Should have brought my tool set, but brought my tool set. Next time we'll do it at my house. Okay, so that should come off. Okay, that's pretty loose now. Take this up. Come on. Okay. Now I don't want to take this off right here because I don't want to line it up again. So we really don't need to take the whole thing off as long as we get to the bolts for this. So we just unplug it from here. Let's see. This will play hard to get. Okay, we'll just unplug it then. Alright, pick it up from here. Here. Leave it here. I'm gonna let this hang. I don't know what this strap doing. I'm gonna let this hang right here. Pull this off. That's off. Okay. It's gonna be able to hang a little bit, and that's good enough. Because we're gonna get to this bolts, well, this part, and the bolts are under this covers right here. So we're gonna take this cover off, and then we'll get going. All right, let me put it this way. That way it'll be easier. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna take this off. Basically this whole plastic shroud, they call it, and it's gonna give us the bolts that hold this plastic part that we got new to replace. Let's do that. So now that we got them all on, we're gonna take this thing off. I thought it would be broken, but it's not. So we're gonna reuse this. We just put it somewhere over here, out of the way. And now we're able to get to those bolts. All those hold up the plastic part of the front. And if we need to straining some parts of the bracket, which I think probably right there will strain it out before I put the other plastic part on. So we're gonna take them off real quick. Let's do that. Alright, so we're ready to call the bolts off. I'm gonna take this broken bracket off. And we're gonna throw it in the trash. Never mind, put it in the trash. Or just put it right here, we'll break it. Have to break it. It'll fit in the trash can. There you go. And let's get the new one. Here's the new one. So that's all the parts to it. It up. Put it here. Let's see, right here. All right, so now we got to put it together in here. Same setup. And instead of bolting, we're bolting all the bolts. Let's do that. All right, so that's bolted on already, and came out pretty good, except for this one that I think we need to pull this to the other side that way. But all of them bolted up as they should, I suppose. So I'm gonna put it back up there after I put the shroud, which is this right here. I'm gonna put it back on. We're gonna do that. It goes in here, like that, like that. Gotta put the little rubber grommets back on there. I'll do that real quick. Let's do that. So we got them on, all of them. That's back on and it's ready to be put up on the truck again. Then we'll see, we got to straighten some more stuff out. Let's see. The grill now. We're gonna leave that alone. We're just gonna bolt it up, and we'll bolt it up, leave it alone, and remove the bumper. Let's do that. Alright, so we already put it back on. Looks good. Everything's straight. I don't think we're gonna need to do any straining anymore. All the brackets and all the bolts landed right where we need them. So yeah, I think it's time to put the bent part here, but we'll do that after I remove the bumper. I already have the bumper here. I bought it the same color, that way it'll match and I don't have to do no paint work. So I gotta remove the bumper, see if we can use that balance there if I don't have to buy a new one, but I'm pretty sure we can use it. I have a heat gun just in case I need to straighten it out. And yeah, so we're gonna do that. But for that, we gotta remove those bolts. Here, 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 there, and I'm assuming there too, the one on the bottom. And we gotta see what else we gotta pull after that. Let's get that going. Alright, so I took off all the bolts. Now let's see if it comes off. Pretty sure that's it. So let's see if it comes off. If not, gotta look for more bolts. Let's see.
Ready? Yo le quiero de abajo también. You have to take the whole thing.
Yep. So it came off. This thing looks straight, so that's a good thing. Yep. This one needs straightening. This one, oh yeah, it needs a little bit pulling. Here and here, I would say. Yeah. It don't look bad. Looks good. Let's see what else needs straightening out. Other than the fender needs a little bit of pull. So now, there's the bumper right here. We're gonna have to take off all of the brackets and see what brackets we're gonna need to order. All of the little bolts. This one's all the way around. Let's see. So we don't pull that out, pull the brackets out. We gotta take this little ones off to take this whole plastic thing off. That's what he's doing. So we mounted them here on the frame and I have to bolt them down. That way I can see how much pull I need to do on the brackets. So it'll look like this side, because this side had no damage at all. So I'm gonna bolt them down and I'm gonna go ahead and pull one into it, which is not much. They're flimsy brackets anyway, so That way I can see if I can reuse them. But it looks like we're gonna do that. So let me do that real quick. All right, so after testing the bumper on it, we're gonna need to pull this all the way, probably like this much. This one right here needs to be straight this way, and it's not. This one is just a little bit bent, so we just gotta pull it a little bit. And that's it. This bracket is fine, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna try and order this bracket, see if I can find it. That way I don't have to strain it, and you'll be more where we want it to be. And it seems like this bracket right here might be bent too, but that one we're gonna be able to pull, and hopefully not the main one, because the main one is super hard to pull. And I want to have the lines, you know, right on. And yeah, I might just go ahead and order just that bracket right there, and I could probably strain in that one, maybe the fog light bracket. Seems like it. Seems possible. Easier than that one. I'll probably do both. I'm gonna try to strain them, but first I'm gonna have to pump the damn tires up. This one is flat. That's the grill. I found it matched. So that's flat tire. And that one is flat too. And normally that's where I'm gonna be doing the pulling anyway, since it's not that hard. So yeah, I gotta do that and get it going. Like I said, this bracket looks good. Just a little bit crooked right there. So we'll do that. Meanwhile, just keeps on working on that, taking off the balance. That way I can see if we're gonna be able to use it or not from that old bumper. But yeah, that's how far we have to go. And let me see if I'm gonna be able to use this other thing right here. The active grill is just a pain in the butt to find for a good price, and in reality it's not even needed. But if it's gonna give me the check engine light, I might as well buy it. And it looks like I am gonna have to buy it. This thing is basically destroyed. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it unless this 3-bit. Nope, nothing to hold on to. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to buy a new active grill. I wish they would just sell the plastic part and I'll just swap the motor out, since the motor is good. But yeah, I had to order that, and I'm still looking for the headlight that matches the truck, you know. And this is the part, the chrome part that goes where the grill goes. I mean, where the balance, the bottom balance of the truck. Oh yeah, I guess I'll be waiting for next week for those parts, and maybe I get to go ahead and pull it today if I need it. Lay it right there, see if it looks too crooked. I don't know. Lay it down over here. Okay, whatever. looks a little bent from here. We'll probably be able to straighten it. It's not horrible. Just have to use washers there. It's not horrible, so I'm not gonna order that. And that bracket looks good too, so yeah, we just need to do some pulling. Meanwhile, that's the damaged one. That's gotta go to the trash, but we're gonna need to pull the clips off. Hey, hold on right there. We gotta pull those clip off. You know the clips that hold the bolts? Those little ones? Yeah, they gotta go back on the other bumper. So you wanna do that. Take them all off and swap them out to the other bumper. Right? You can use a screwdriver or whatever. We'll do that. Meanwhile, I get to see if I'll pump the tires right now. We have a Harbor Freight pump, so it's gonna take forever. And that truck doesn't turn on because I don't have the battery plugged up. So I don't know. I really don't know about pulling these brackets. I'm gonna check the price on them first. I might just buy them and put what I need. Like that one. That one is easy. This one. This one seems easy too. So yeah, I might just pull it. Maybe. Yes, maybe. This is where it used to sit. So I might just loosen this up, pull it. But if I loosen that up, it won't pull right. So it's gonna be hard. We'll see what we do. All right, so we got that headlight right there, and all this side is good. So I might just get, like I said, just get those brackets. It's gonna look good. The bumper is a little bit scuffed up, but you know, it is what it is. It is a used truck anyway, so it'll go with its personality. Oh yeah, I have to pull that. I mean, I have to. How you call that? Air them up. Yeah, I gotta find a fog light, the active grill, so I can go ahead and bolt that up. I didn't want to buy it, it's like $300, but yeah, we'll get this going. And I might do some pulling on the other video. Right now, that's it. It was all about the bumper and the other bracket, that grill bracket. So what? Next time or what? Next time? Let's go.
Yeah, eventually finish this car.
Better be soon.